Hey, what is up guys, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Funko Pop Hot Topic exclusive Thomas Wayne Batman. Now this figure is actually based on a 2011 publication of a storyline called Flashpoint. In Flashpoint, Barry Allen, aka The Flash, runs so fast that he actually travels into another dimension. And in this dimension, Bruce Wayne is the one that gets murdered as a child in that alley. His father, Thomas Wayne, becomes Batman, and his mother, Martha Wayne, becomes the Joker. It is quite the amazing twist in what would be a very familiar storyline for this ever-famous superhero. So if you have not read the Flashpoint storyline, or have watched the Flashpoint Paradox film, I highly recommend them. They are absolutely beautiful. It is one of the most amazing stories in comic book history. So now that you have a better idea of where this character comes from, let's take a look at the packaging. Now taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Funko Pop packaging. We can see that he is numbered at 132, and we can also see the Hot Topic exclusive sticker on the front. Turning the box around, we can see an image of the figure on the left. We can also see an illustration of Thomas Wayne Batman in the background ripped straight from the Flashpoint comic book. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. Alright guys, now let's open up Thomas Wayne here, the Flashpoint Batman. I cannot even express how excited I am to have this guy. Originally he was I believe a Comic-Con exclusive, I believe a New York Comic-Con exclusive, and I know the original one goes for just crazy money now, money which I would never pay for a pop. So we got this one now, and it's exclusive from Hot Topic, and I'm really stoked that we can finally get him for all those people who didn't have that crazy expensive version. And I will say one thing right off the bat, this guy's cool. I love him a lot. One thing I will say also is that it looks like he utilizes the older sculpt of Batman Pops, whereas the modern ones do have a different body sculpt, ever so slightly, and a different head sculpt, but this one utilizes the more classic look, exactly like the vintage, like the first release Batman would be, so it looks really good. Something about the older one nowadays just seems really classic and vintage to me. So I love that they kind of went with that route. So it looks pretty much exactly like the first release one from the Comic-Con. So I love the red eyes, you know, that's just justified just like the comic book. It's really good. A nice flat back black for the cowl and the cape, all looks really nice. And I love that Flashpoint Batman logo. The big black bat logo right there with the red circle behind it. I just think that's really cool. Something that's very different and unique to Thomas Wayne here. Love the fact that he gets the red utility belt, looks really good. And one thing that I do like that the first release didn't have is that he actually had his straps painted on right here, because this Batman actually had guns. He used two pistols that he would hold on to straps on the side of his legs right here, and the first release didn't have the straps at all. So these ones are actually painted on, so in my opinion, personally, I think this one's actually a little bit better just for that, because that's a little more comic book accurate. So I love that a lot. And just like standard Pops, he does turn left and right at the head, so not a whole lot of motion, but that's all you get. So, but I mean, for collectors, you're used to that already. So overall, I cannot be even happier, to finally have him. It almost seems like one of those things that I would never have owned him if they didn't re-release him. Because he's just so expensive in the aftermarket, and these things, all the collectors out there know these prices are ridiculous. So for me, being a huge Batman fan that I am so happy that they re-released one that's almost impossible to get now. So if you can grab him, he is a Hot Topic exclusive. He shouldn't be too expensive in the aftermarket. I highly suggest picking him up. He will really round out your Batman Pop collection. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Captain America figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Funko Pop comparison, here he is standing next to the first release Batman, as well as the modern release Rainbow Batman. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat-Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Funko Pop Hot Topic exclusive Thomas Wayne, aka the Flashpoint Batman. And I couldn't be any more happier that this guy got a re-release. I am so stoked to finally have him in my collection. I couldn't be happier with him, and I think you would absolutely love him in your Funko Pop collections as well. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.